All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
Yep, I'm back this week.
Took a week off.
I did.
No podcast last week, so
The schedules, sickness,
yeah,
cock and
a
balls.
lot going on.
Yeah, bit
Going
here,
on.
bit there.
So, apologies for that, but we're back, better than ever.
Yeah, better than ever.
Better than ever.
Will's got a haircut. I haven't seen
Will
him
have,
for a
yeah.
while, so looking
Yeah.
nice.
The old mullet.
He's changing from Eels fan to a Roosters fan by the looks of it.
Not a chance.
Probably a good time to change. So
Yeah, well,
go
yeah.
Sevo.
Yeah,
Sevo.
we'll be touching on Sevo, that's for sure.
I wonder if they're going to get his family out ever again.
Yeah.
They'll probably be in a bit of danger next time they go to Para Park. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Sevo.
We'll get into it.
How good, eh? Played with cricket this week though.
We did.
Sickness didn't stop us from that.
Yeah, that didn't.
Fighting through it.
Got abused. That was good.
Yeah.
We
Bit of a spicy game, wasn't it?
smashed the dogs though. Yeah, fuck them. I'm going to clip this too. Let this see it. I put in a complaint too. Fuck those losers.
Do you want to talk us through what happened?
I was just standing on offside boundary, sort of back behind square on the boundary. All of a sudden, old mate said, hit it to this bloke you can't field, which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah,
Fair play. It was weird because I hadn't missed any. I hadn't let
Yeah.
any through.
fielding quite well. Like
And-
normally you can't field, but you know
Yeah.
you're pretty good.
Nah, fuck. I pride myself on the fielding, so I was like, okay, bit of banter, whatever. So they hit a 4 that they thought was a 6.
Yeah,
I said, nah, boys, it's a 4. And
the batsman called it a 6.
and then the non-striker said, no, it was a 4, bud.
Yeah,
The nice guy. The
Yeah.
one nice
the
guy. on the team.
non-striker, and then all the players like on the boundary, they were all saying it was 4. Our fielders were saying it was 4, but the batsman was convinced it was a 6.
Yeah. And then,
I chirped up at him a little bit.
as a joke, they hit a 6 like the very next ball, or
Yeah.
a few balls later. It was a massive 6. I just turned around and said, oh, that was a 6, like, lightheartedly. Like,
Yeah.
And they laughed. I thought, yeah, cool. All of a sudden, he goes, hit it to this dickhead. He can't walk straight. And I was like, what? And then VJ heard it because I didn't really want to start anything. So VJ said, boys, you can't be saying that shit. And then it all kicked off because then the square leg randomly said, I'm going to no ball you. I said, no ball me for what?
Yeah. I heard that. I was very
And my
confused.
players stopped. Everyone has stopped. Like the
Well, you know,
umpire's
like-
looking. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they're all just spraying me for
Yeah.
fucking... I don't even know why. They just were spraying me about my disability. So
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. Which is weird because one of their players also has a disability. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I looked at him and said, shame on you, cunt. Like,
Mm.
if any of my boys were taking the piss out of you that far, I'd
Yeah.
say something.
Yeah.
So then all of them tried to come up and apologise to me, and I told them to get fucked, and like, I'm not doing it here.
Because I didn't know what was going on at first. I didn't hear what was said.
Yeah, the square leg just blowing up at me.
I just heard square leg carrying on and saying that he was going to no ball. And I'm like, well, hang on a minute.
Yeah, and he's telling me to suck his dick and shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was very strange.
and in my head, I'm like, you're so insecure, cunt.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
And there was a bit of push and shove. I think.
Yeah, then-
I got up in his face and he.
You called him a dirty cheat, which he
Yeah.
like he was. Like, why are you no ball me, dude?
Yeah.
I'm trying to defend myself from 4 blokes on the sideline giving me hell.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you
that's right. I called him dirty. I might
called him a dirty cheat.
might have used some other words as well. And then,
Well, no, I remember you called him a dirty fucking cheat straight to his face, and he didn't
and then he's
like
like, yeah, you want to say that again? And then I said it again.
yeah.
And he's like, oh, what was that? And then I again repeating myself like, your ears fucking painted.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
And then there was a bit of push and shove
well, then
between,
the poor nice
between
guy,
us two.
the
But
the non-striker, you know, the nice quiet dude,
Yeah.
he comes up, he goes, what's happened? I said, your fucking teammates are fucking being
Yeah.
discriminative. Like,
and then the players from the sideline, they came running onto the field and they were saying, get on with the game. But then we couldn't get on with the game because they were on the field.
yeah, and then he's trying to shake my hand at
Yeah.
the same time saying, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said what I said.
Mm.
And then I'm sitting there going, why the fuck did you say it? Well, I haven't let a buy through. I haven't misfielded.
Yeah.
I don't get where the comment came from. I don't understand it. Like, obviously it's the way I walk.
Yeah.
But then, long story short, the game calms down. They're all trying to say, oh, good ball, when I throw a good ball. And I said, shut the fuck up. You
Yeah.
can't treat me like shit and then try and suck me off at
Yeah.
the crease. So then we had an over left. I needed 25. And then once I knew we won, I was just yelling shit on the sideline. Like, not rude shit, but I was like, imagine getting beat by a bloke with a disability, boys.
And that square
suck.
leg umpire, he didn't want to shake anyone's hand. He was
Well,
off.
he just walked, and I said,
He
"You're
was
a
off
grab.
quick,
At least your
the rest
team."
of the blokes were alright.
I said, "At least your
the
teammates had the
end.
balls
Yeah.
to, like, you know, what they did was very wrong.
Yeah.
It shouldn't happen again, but at least they had the balls to come up to me and try and shake my hand. I
Yeah.
wasn't in the mood either.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good feeling yelling shit on the sideline. Like I said, all bark, no bite. Fucking, you can talk all this shit with your 5 boys around you, but when you're by yourself, like, and poor VJ, he was laughing. He's like, bro, you got some confidence. No, fuck
Well,
him.
it was funny because we were just talking about before the game how you've been a bit quiet lately.
Yeah,
I've missed you firing up.
I'm a humble dude now, dude.
Because I'm used to you, firing up, giving it to them.
Yeah. All within respect. I'm not a dog. I don't just fucking go for your race or your fucking
No. But you
insecurities.
you get fired up.
I try and find things within the game to fire up. Yeah.
But you haven't been. You've been pretty quiet. You've been pretty mellow.
It's been working, but I'm getting more wickets for mellow.
It's been good to see you just.
Well, that just pissed me off. I'm like, it's so unwarranted, and plus, their guy he has a disability too. So I'm like, why aren't you saying anything, brother?
Yeah.
Like you were real excited before the game, joking around with us, and now it's getting a bit serious.
Yeah.
You've gone into your shell. Like,
yeah, they didn't like the confrontation as soon as we started arcing up.
well, as soon as I walked to the guy and said, "Explain to me," because I wasn't angry at first. I was like, "Explain to me why you've said that. Like, why have you said that?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know."
Yeah.
And when I was looking at him, he was shitting himself.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even angry yet. Just explain to me why what made you say that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, "So you're losing the game and you're trying to attack us because you're starting to lose grip on the game." And he didn't know what to say. He's like he's in my ear. I'm trying to feel. I said, Can you fuck off? I'll talk to you later. Because I'm getting distracted by him saying, I'm really sorry. I'm like, but you're not though.
We had the GoPro on through that interaction, so there'll be some good footage to come out of that.
Well, Mike said, I've been speaking to Mike and he's like, I've caught everything.
Yeah.
Like, and when Will walks up to you, you're just honestly trying to figure out what was said and why it was said, and they're just going at you like, suck my dick, you pan chod this. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just public enemy number one for no reason. Usually there's a reason. I was just chilling.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking shit. I wasn't even like, I was just encouraging the boys. Like, good bowling, this, that, clap, clap. Like, anyways, we fucking beat the Dogs.
Looking forward to next time we play them.
I reckon there'll be some implications next time we play them. I think Andy might be there to oversee the game, I dare say.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to waste my breath with them this time.
Yeah. I will.
I know you will, but
I'll talk.
I'm not like if they're going to try and talk. The only bloke I talked to is that non-striker, that poor cunt. He was the only genuine bloke in there.
Yeah.
He came up to me like once and all said, "I'm really sorry." I said, "It's not your fault, bro. You're a good dude. You're actually a good dude." Anyways, we fucking beat the Dogs. Fuck them. All bark, no bite.
Yeah. Let's move on, eh? Let's move on. Let's get to our drink of the week.
Let's do it.
So you were on drink of the week duties
I'm on drink of the week. I went down to the local and I said to the old mate, "Tell me which one that not many people get." And then he pointed to the old Twister Bilsons. So
Twister.
I have no idea what this is going to taste like. Yeah, good luck. This can. You're looking at it. Ooh. I like that. But I don't know what it tastes like. I need your help here, dude. It's like Fanta, but it's not.
That's nice.
What is the flavour, but?
Maybe mango. There's a bit of mango in there, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, actually. A bit of mango with something, but I like it. It's like sherbety. Like a mango sherbet or something.
That's nice.
Yeah, I rate that.
Yeah, mango and...
a bit early we didn't drinking Twisters, but fuck.
Yeah, right, well...
The old throat's enjoying this. I actually like that, eh?
That'll cure any sickness, this, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that'll get it out of you.
There's no ingredients or anything that's listed on it.
No, I like it. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit mysterious.
It's mysterious.
Sort of like you, a bit mysterious.
But yeah, the can art, it's good. It's look, we've had better, I think, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, and the read on the back is just a little coverage of Bilson, so you won't be copying a poem from Will this week.
It's unfortunate. The poor listeners that have tuned in for the poem of the week,
the can art, the poem of the week.
They're going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a good 8, bro. I reckon that's one of the better Bilsons I've had. Honestly. Not something you could smash.
This is, I think, the best Bilsons we've had on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, that sour blueberry is fucking
that
pretty
was
good.
But I reckon this is better.
Again, this is just as good, if not better, I will say. I think you're right. It's mango and something.
Apricot?
Nah, surely not. That would turn me off. Don't be saying that. Anyways, I'm giving that an 8. A good 8. Like a solid firm 8.
I'll give it 8.5. I like this one.
You're a man of your halves recently. You're a man of your halves.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very
That was
enjoyable.
delightful. Wish it was a bit later in
That'll
the
be
day.
good on a hot day as
Yep.
well. Like just something in summer,
Yep.
round the
Very
pool, round the beach, having a barbecue, crack them open.
Yeah. Throw a few of them down. Beautiful.
And they go down easy too. That
Yep.
could be a dangerous.
That would be dangerous.
Yeah. Looking forward to summer now. Know what I'm doing.
And we're in winter. Hot chocolates with fucking rum. What do they call Irish coffee? Coffee with a fucking bourbon shot.
Nah, this is good. The can look. I will say actually, the can art's grown on me. I'm kind of miss. I thought these were just squiggly lines, but it's in the shape of like a tornado.
A twister, dude.
Yeah,
Mate,
like there's purpose to it.
they don't
so.
just do. They don't just do things for fun over here.
Well, there's little dots as well. It's kind of like an Aboriginal can art.
Dude, when you move out, you're just gonna have cans across your whole wall. It's like a feature wall.
Look, I will say we've had better looking cans
Oh my
though. I will
God.
say that. So that's why it's not higher on my list. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair
it.
enough.
It loses half a point for that. So
So it's back down to 8.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Now, all the red and the green as well. You know, Rabbitohs colours. The timing's not good for them. So yeah. Look, just on the can art itself, you probably don't expect big things, but
Bad day to be a
it's
rabbit.
been good. It's been good. A lot better than what I would have thought it would be. So
Yeah.
yeah, well
Okay.
done.
Shall we get into this week's shenanigans and fuckeries and just chaos of footy and life? And
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose that we should be doing that.
let's do it.
Obviously the first game of the Anzac round, Titans and Warriors.
What did you think? What do you think of the Anzac round as a whole?
I love Anzac round.
I think it's cool as, and now that there's 3 games
Yeah.
on the one day, I think that's even better.
So I spent Anzac Day, like a lot of people, at the pub,
Watching it.
watching it. And I will say, because I made a full day out of it, did the dawn service.
Yeah,
It was a big day for me.
I'd work, but I normally love
Did the dawn service,
I
and
love
then
it.
went back to the RSL. And then,
You went to Sevo?
yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, went to the RSL, had a couple of drinks there, then went back to the KPT,
Yep.
had
yep.
a couple more drinks there, and then went out later at night somewhere else. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Got
so,
those. I enjoyed those
so
messages.
full on day.
They were fun.
Yeah, don't know what I said even, but
Don't look back.
yeah. But no, it was a good day. And the thing that stood out for me for the day, what I love and how respectful people are around it. Obviously you got your 2 up during the day, and
Yeah.
that's great. I ended up $50 in front, so
Well done.
can't complain.
Well done.
Pat Cummins, you need any advice for your toss? Let me know, because
Oh, yeah.
I'm in.
He's on a hot streak now.
I'm in good form,
He's gone from 0-6 to 6-6.
mate. I've never come out of an Anzac Day behind. Dead set. I've always made
Did
a
you only
profit.
have 1 round?
No, I had a couple. I'm just something about doing a toss.
Yeah, maybe you should hit him up.
Hey, I'm telling you, I win more. You know what they say? You win some, you lose more, but not when I'm doing 2 up.
It's the
I'll
opposite.
tell you right. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
I'll win more than I lose. So, yeah. You need any advice out there? Just let me know.
Message you on the DMs. Heads or tails, bud.
But what I was going to say, Anzac round, when you're watching at the pub, not the dawn service, the last post that comes on, everyone goes silent.
It's awesome, mate. The
You
whole
know,
crowd.
There's a couple of 100 people in the pub. Everyone stands up, takes off their hats, and just complete silence.
That is cool. It's a great day.
Obviously, you know, it's the best part. I think the best place to be, apart from being at the game itself,
Yeah.
to be in a room of that many people in
Just
a
being around people.
enclosed location,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
having silence, like the bar stuff, they all stand back.
Yeah. Stop serving and that.
Just yeah, absolute respect.
It's a great
which is
day.
great.
I think it's just a great day as
Yeah.
a whole, and then adding sport to it.
Yeah.
It's even better.
Well, 3 games. Normally, it's only the 2.
I like the
What
3.
do you think of that? The
I
early,
enjoyed the
early
Warriors.
start.
I enjoyed the Warriors getting a home game.
Yeah,
Like, I know they don't play Melbourne anymore, but still, they're half of the Anzac. So
Yeah.
it's like they probably do deserve their own game every year. So I enjoyed that. I really did. It was good.
it surprised me the early kickoff. I think it
was cool.
come
but-
around quicker than I thought.
Yeah, of course it does.
You know, because obviously,
tired.
yeah. I don't know. I like the idea of having 3 games.
Yeah.
There was too much of a wait between
Oh,
the second game and third game. There's too much of a
Yeah.
wait there. Whether they can put something
I think it was good, but
in
because
that time slot.
you could have a sleep if you're at home or something, and you just wake up.
Yeah.
But let's get into it.
Let's get into
Wires
the
and
game.
Titans.
Big upset.
I picked him a week too early.
Yeah. You were big on the Titans last week.
Well, as I said I'm going to probably pick him again against the Warriors, but I thought, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's the Warriors at home.
I just
Hands
could
up.
not see the Warriors losing this, to be honest. At home, as you said, fired up for Anzac Day.
They've got a small issue, haven't they? They start fast
The
and
Warriors, yeah.
get shot in the arse every game this year. They've done it.
Yeah. They looked good a few weeks ago, but they've just...
12-0 in the first 10
They
minutes.
seem to kind of fall away a little bit the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a little bit of concern for them. I thought having Chans back would be good for them and really spark their attack a little bit more.
I don't think it's a big issue, but I think they just need to fix some things,
Yeah.
obviously, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
they need to start attacking left too.
I thought Tanner Boyd was very good.
Yeah, I think he's copped a lot of shit in the media. A lot.
I said a few weeks ago that I thought he was the worst half in the comp.
No, definitely not after that performance.
He's been a lot better since then. So
that was awesome.
maybe he's a listener to our podcast.
I mean, him and AJ were the difference for it. Like those two, and Jollof, that man. I thought
AJ was very good. I think
AJ was awesome.
He's got to be at fullback or
Full time,
or 5'8".
100%. No,
He cannot go back to centres. I don't think.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no the way he played was ridiculous. The tackle bust he creates, the overlaps he makes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He's just too good to be a centre.
100%. He's so good.
Yeah. I would like to see Tuivasa-Sheck get a bit more involved, I think.
Yeah, I think he's making too many errors too. He's just randomly dropping the ball on a carry. Just very unlike him.
SJ was outstanding. He's been really good the last
in your
all
honest
season,
opinion,
really, I think.
Did you think Fodawaker or Jolliffe was going to take the step up when Tino went out? I think everyone thought Fodawaker was going to be the guy. Shout out Jermaine Jolliffe, dude. He has been nothing short of amazing.
Yeah.
It's great to see. I feel like he's always been good, but he's really taken a massive step since Tino's hurt.
Fafita as well, coming off the bench, he was very good. He's been
I like it,
killing it. Yeah.
I enjoyed the off the bench. He just brings some.
Well, he comes on, he just adds that spark to the attack. He adds that bit of X factor.
Well, he just pops up on the edge and creates an overlap. Yeah. Just like that.
Well, he creates so many. I think the thing with Fafita, right, is people see him with the ball, and all of a sudden you can't tackle him 1-on-1.
No, you need two at least.
Straight away, there's 2 defenders, and then he can just pass the ball to the outside.
And that's the thing.
There's numbers there.
If the contact isn't good up top, he's going to offload, and they're going to score.
Yeah.
They're almost going to score every set. And before we move on, I think the one thing the Warriors need to do is stop attacking right all the time. It's so predictable.
Yeah.
You know they're going to go to DWZ. What has Montoya done wrong?
Yeah.
Throw some sets left. You got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck and Montoya.
Yeah.
They're not exactly shit. I don't know, just a few things to tweak, and I think they're back. But obviously, the fast starts need to.
Fanua Blake was outstanding.
10 out of 10 every week.
He's
a try scoring threat.
On from
He's literally.
I thought he had one of the best seasons that you could have as a prop last year, and he's just gotten better this year. So
and it's scary because it looks like he's getting better.
Yeah.
Every season he just adds little things that he didn't have last year.
It's crazy.
Roosters 60.
The big game.
18.
Yeah, the traditional Anzac Day game.
An absolute bashing.
Didn't see this one coming either, to be honest. I thought it would be a lot closer. Dragons obviously scored the first try, and
that was a great try from Sewer.
Yeah,
awesome.
And then it just kind of all fell apart for him.
I think Walker had probably his best game ever.
I think so.
And anything he did, it's a weird day where anything he literally did, worked.
Yeah,
I've never seen it like that before.
Well, his kicking game, like all those little chip kicks and grubber kicks that he did, you see that tried a lot, and then it very rarely works. Like it's always one of those ones.
Because the fullbacks up, they understand. Like that's what the Roosters look for.
But
Sloan,
it all worked for him.
Just out of position.
Yeah.
But then again, some of the bounces that he was getting off those kicks, if they would drop, were fucking insane.
It was rough, but he was still out of position. Like,
Oh, it's still out of position, but some of those bounces, I'm sitting there going, that would never happen
Yeah.
again. Like, right bounce straight to fucking
yeah.
butcher on the chest.
Do you reckon Flanagan's going to persist with Sloan at fullback?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just think it was a really bad day for the Dragons.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Sully thing didn't help. Let's quickly speak about that. They want to ban the kickoffs. Shut up.
Oh, I think that's ridiculous.
And did you see James Graham last night?
Yeah.
He's the only one with common sense on that panel.
What the thing
that
with
pissed me off
we'll
listening
touch
to
on
those old fuckwits trying to.
We'll touch on Kenty a little bit later, but
Kenty, don't you worry. We're going to give you a serve. Don't you fucking
but
worry.
how good is having James Graham on there?
I think it should just be him.
He's like he's the bloke on there with CTE, but he makes the most sense out of anyone.
He literally makes them, and he's so respectful. Like they're talking over the top of him, and he'll pause, wait for them to stop dribbling, and then he'll just continue. What
how good was his death stare after?
I know.
I don't know the
that
journo,
old bloke on the right.
Yeah,
he
Bulldog.
He was annoying.
Dean Ritchie. He was saying, James, out of all people, you should understand.
I know, like he does.
James looking at him like, I do understand.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about the game.
Yeah, I understand.
And then just the death stare after him is
good.
Yeah.
He's right though.
Yeah.
Like I think Toby Rudolph shared it, and he wrote something like, "The only bloke that's making the most sense." Like,
yeah,
the sport isn't for. It is fun to watch, but these boys play it for the contact.
It's not for everyone though. Like
you can't
make
please
it for everyone.
No,
there's alternatives out there for people that are like the sport itself is inclusive for everyone.
100%.
Like you've got your OzTag and your touch footy. If you don't like the collision, you don't like the contact.
Exactly right.
But for those that do, that love the contact and the collision, that's what they play it for.
And like
you can't take that out of that game. That first tackle, that first hit up. There's people that dream
Dragons,
of
Roosters,
that,
Anzac Day. Like whoever's going to get that ball is going to pelt to the fucking line. You know it.
And the fans love it. Like that hype of just that first tackle. Like the big games, Origin, Grand Final. You just want to see that front rower charging in. Like
or anyone, even if it doesn't get to the front row, someone's going to just pelt the ears back and just... And it was just unfortunate for Sully. Like, and everyone's saying raised elbow. I'm like... Look,
there was a little bit of a raise.
It was a bit of a raise, but it was... He didn't just straight up go like this. Yeah. He went to palm, but Sully just got up under him quicker.
Yeah.
So it's... Like, it didn't lose you the game.
No.
Like, yes, having Eisenhuth at centre wasn't exactly perfect, but... this is football. You need to have a utility on the bench. In my opinion, that's on Flano. Every coach has a utility these days. Yeah. Except for Flano. Like, look at his bench. He had Faimanu as a hooker. Why did you not put him out there? He used to play centre. Like, bit silly. But, Roosters are good. Crichton looks even better week on week.
I did hear someone, I can't remember who it was that suggested it, but they said that the interchange, instead of having 4, should be 6. But then you obviously can only use 4 of those players.
Yeah, so depending on the state of the game.
You can have your 4 interchanges that you plan to use, but then let's say your 18th and 19th man, you can have a utility, you can have a half on it. And then there is, if a HIA or an injury happens, you can
make your decision.
You can kind of sub one of them on for...
Good theory. Good
so
idea.
You're still only using 17 players.
Yeah.
But...
Good idea in theory, but you're taking 3 extra players at a reserve grade instead of 1.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's great, but how are you going to balance that? Are you going to let them play reserve grade? Like, example, Sexton. Are you going to let him play reserve grade? And then say Burton gets hurt. Are you going to have him as the 18th, 19th man? Yeah. Oh, but that would be too much work. It's a good idea. Great idea, but...
Yeah, because I heard it and it got shut down pretty quickly. But I didn't hate the idea, but as you said, how that would work, taking that many players out of reserve grade.
Letting players play 2 games anymore.
Yeah.
Like, say if there's an injury.
Yeah. Well, I think even like the 18th man doesn't really play reserve grade.
No, would suck. It would proper suck.
Because especially like some teams, they kind of have the same 18th man every week. They're not getting any game time. So.
That's how I've always seen it. Like, how are you not out of form or like game ready? Like, I know they train fucking harder than you and I. Yeah. In 1 week for a whole year, but like, I don't know. It's like when we don't play cricket for 8 weeks. That first week back, we all were so rusty, so sore. But now I'm good. My body's not sore when I wake up. I'm sweet.
Um,
Oh, I'm so glad.
yeah,
54, Rabbits 20. Storm 54, Rabbits 20.
yeah.
That was a bashing.
That was.
Melbourne were on
Yes.
cruise control.
Yeah, they didn't. That they did not look like they got out of second gear.
They didn't.
Melbourne. Like
They
they
fu-
just.
I mean, a coach scored a hat trick, and I swear Melbourne were barely trying.
Yeah. Big news from over the last couple of days is Jason Demetrio.
Yeah, he got sacked.
He's gone.
He got the sack.
Which, look, based on that performance, you can understand it. Like,
Yeah.
watching that's not a team that's playing for their coach.
No way.
You know, so
I looked at his record. What do you think? What do you think his record was?
Jason Demetrio,
60 games coached for the Rabbits.
I'd say probably 1 in 25, 30.
31. So he had a 50%
Okay.
win rate, but 1 and 6 this year,
Yeah,
this season. Not good.
yeah. And it's from the end of last year as well. Like, from
100%.
round 13, they won like 3 games maybe for the
Yeah.
rest of the year. Like,
Yeah,
they
well, they were
started
first,
so well.
weren't they
Yeah,
first?
They were
And then they-
first.
9th, 8th.
9th, 8th. Yeah, they missed the 8.
They missed the, I think they were 9th or 10th. Like,
Yeah.
how can you do that?
Yeah.
Especially at like round 13. Like, it's not like round
And
6.
they had a tough draw at the start of the year too. Like, they beat Broncos, they beat Penrith.
They beat who they had to.
They beat
you know.
Melbourne. They beat those top teams at the start of the year last year,
Yeah.
and then couldn't beat anyone else after the halfway mark of the season when they had a really easy draw to finish. So
Very weird.
yeah, don't know what's happened, but the wheels have just fallen off. And
Proper falling off.
to go from first and being a genuine premiership threat to
Yeah.
just
And
they're
then-
sitting at the bottom of the ladder.
And then Latrell saying, "Oh, I'm withdrawing myself out of New South Wales selection," and then the NRL saying, no, you can't do that, buddy.
I don't
That's not
get.
how it works."
I don't get that though. Like, Ponga did the same thing last year. He withdrew from Origin selection. Like, players have done it before, and it hasn't been an issue.
But I'm okay with the NRL saying, buddy, if the coach wants you to play for them, like, unless you're on like got some shit going on.
I don't have an issue with that, but they haven't been consistent. Like,
Well, I think
it's
this has to be,
it's never happened before.
yeah. Start now though.
Yeah.
Like, you got to start somewhere, and like. It's good on Latrell morals wise. Like, I want the Rabbitohs to be first and foremost, but like,
Yeah.
dude, it's state of origin.
Mm.
It's a pretty big moment, pretty big sport.
But if he doesn't want to play, fuck him. You know.
And I guess there is a lot of good centers putting
Like,
their
if
name up.
you're a coach, and do you really want to pick someone that doesn't want to play
That's also true.
when you know there's going to be blokes out there that are going to absolutely put their life on the line to be able to play
Yeah,
Origin?
true. The center position has been fucking. You'd arguably say one of the better positions
Yeah.
this year. Like, you've got everyone.
Well, there's
So
so many options. You've got Crichton. You've got. You'd think Tom Trbojevic would be one of the
Travojevic,
centres.
Crichton, Tomoko, Ramian have all been fucking
Mm.
exceptional. This, like, and I'm missing some just off the top of
Bradman
my
Best.
Bradman Best,
Yeah.
averaging 160 meters this
He
year.
killed it in Origin
Like,
game 3. So
He's playing
like,
awesome, and that's what I mean. The center position is actually quite
Yeah.
deep these days for New
Yeah.
South Wales. So, fuck, you never know, man. Who knows?
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Tane Mill? Absolute grub
He's
act.
an idiot.
I think that was worse than Sevo's.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like,
In
it
terms
clears it.
Like, genuinely causing injury to a player.
That was disgusting.
Sevo was grubby, but that was
proper disgusting.
I want to break your leg.
The worst part was Munster was just doing one of those like phony hit ups. End of the game.
was it? Yeah.
Rabbitohs don't want to tackle.
Yeah.
I don't want to run. I'll just stand here. Cool. And then like because Burgess was away from the ruck, he had no idea what was going on. So
Yeah.
all the other Rabbitohs players like Tane, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
He only got like 2 weeks for it too. He
Worst
should
part
have got,
was at the bottom of the kneecap.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, that could ruin careers.
yeah.
If
He,
you
he
hit-
should have got 8 weeks
Bro,
plus.
that's grubby. And he's
like
got
the intent was there. That,
well, he's got
and
history too.
You don't see that intent to hurt. You see
It was disgusting.
things go wrong, and you see careless tackles. But that
He intended to hurt
Yeah.
Munster, which is
he went into that tackle trying to break Munster's leg, which
like that could have ruined his career. If he
Yeah.
gets hit anywhere else, snaps his kneecap, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. He's
Yeah.
even broken kneecap. You're fucked.
Mm.
That's end of career.
yeah.
Disgusting shit. I hate that.
So with Jason Demetrio going, who takes over?
I've seen a lot of
Do you reckon Wayne?
I've seen a lot of Wayne,
Wayne
Bennett
comes
head.
back?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's who they want.
Cash grab. He could. I mean, he obviously want to finish the season with the Dolphins,
Yeah.
but
Well, he doesn't have a role with the Dolphins next year. So
which is
he's looking for a.
Depends what the.
But I'd be surprised if he takes it, to be honest, because the reason he went to the Dolphins is because he wanted to move back to Queensland. So.
Yeah, exactly right. And I think the Dolphins have some cash to spend, right?
Yeah.
And I think the NRL are helping them. Obviously, every startup club needs some fucking financial help. So I think he can make more money at the Dolphins. I mean, it depends what he wants to do. But yeah, he'd be the main guy, you'd say.
Yeah, because they wouldn't sack him unless they had someone that
ready to rock,
ready to go. You would think they're not going to sack him and then bring in someone else that's never coached before.
Yeah,
because I think for that job you need an experienced coach.
100%.
There's too many big personalities there that are
it's just
dividing the team. I
think
it's
in shambles too. Yeah. Like it's just they're in a bit of shambles at the moment.
You've got to get someone in there that just can.
I
don't know what they can do.
Get Blocker Roach in there. He seems to talk a lot of shit.
I like Blocker.
He's alright. Just some of the things he says, I'm like, it's so out of pocket. It's so random.
Like
there's a good shot. He's like, that's too rough. And then the front row does a good shot. Oh, awesome! That was bloody awesome. I'm like, what? It was the same shot. One was just done by a centre. What do you mean?
He's so good. I hope he commentates more games. I know he gets a lot of hate, but
no, I like him. It's just he says some random things. That's
what I love, because he's just like he'll say shit and you're like, that makes absolutely no sense. But I'm just sitting there having a laugh. So that's what it's all about.
Oh, that's funny. What's the next game?
I wouldn't like it if I was taking the game seriously. But
if you're a fucking footy head.
Yeah, but if you're just watching it for a bit of a laugh, it's good value. Like you wouldn't want him commentating Origin or anything.
No way.
But
no way.
He's good. Those shit Friday 6 o'clock kickoffs, all those
Parramatta versus someone.
Yeah. Saturday 3 o'clock that no one really gives a fuck. They're two shit teams anyway. So just let Blocker loose.
Let him loose.
Let him loose, I reckon. The next game, let's talk about Parramatta, I suppose.
Parramatta. Manly 32, Parramatta 18. What are your thoughts on this one? I'll let you take.
It was a good game. I thought it was genuinely an enjoyable game for a lot of it. Parramatta, they had Penasini sinbinned with 20 to go.
And did fucking well.
They
in that 10
fought
minutes.
really hard. They actually scored a try and didn't concede any points in that 10 minutes. So they fought outstanding. And then I think Penasini came back on for maybe 15 seconds.
30 seconds. What felt like 30
and
seconds.
And then Sevo made an outstanding tackle. He actually finally read...
the tackle itself, awesome.
He runs out of the line all the time and just does not read that right. He finally got one right and then just decides to take Garrick's head off with
absolute brain explosion.
Elbow. Yeah.
I mean, you're winning the game quite, not comfortably, but you could tell
I think we were behind by 2 at that point.
Nah, but you could tell you guys were on top.
We had the momentum.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, wasted game. Because then once he was off, they just peppered short side, then went long. It was so stupid.
Yeah, it was.
I find it very hard to believe that he'll find his way back in the squad for a bit.
Well, you could just see the frustration, like Gutherson when he was sent off, like just fuming at him. And then in the press conference afterwards, like he was just shaking his head, like, yeah, like especially someone like Gutherson, he just puts his heart on,
exactly right.
on the line every time. Some of those tackles, like he's limping around the field. He can barely walk, but he's making try-saving tackles and.
That's what I mean. Like he's on one knee,
setting up tries. He's doing everything, and then just for something dumb like that, yeah.
I mean, good win by Manly, but expected when they were just. I mean, great. They went short side, all set, just to open up long side.
Yeah.
Cause numbers. Poor Parra didn't have enough numbers.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
4 and 5, 4 and 4s turned into 4 and 6s. It's. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the scoreline doesn't reflect how close the game was. 32-18. It was.
If you watched it, it was fucking.
It was
close.
Yeah, it was a good game for 70 minutes, and then just.
It just. I've never seen. Yeah, they was already tied enough.
The game
right?
was just ruined by stupidity.
It's a shame because Eels were really building at that point too. Like they're fired up. Penasini just come back on. They're at like the 30. Like you're about to attack their set.
And he was playing pretty well before that as well, Sivo. Like, there's just no need for it. He scored 3 tries. He had that one miss in defence where he ran out of the line and then started doing star jumps. But
it's just a game that got away from the Eels, I guess. Like, in the sense, like, should have probably been won.
Yeah.
The way he's building.
Well, you look at that game at the end of the year, and if Parramatta missed the 8 by 2 points, you look back at a game like that and you're
pissed off.
Yeah.
Because you're in it. You're there.
Yeah.
Away from home, you're there.
Yeah.
There was a chance. Yeah. And you're building. Like, you were proper. We were watching at the pub before we went to Black, me and Georgia. And we're like, fuck, Parra look goody.
Yeah.
And then, boom. That happens.
Yeah. But now Gutho's out as well. So
yeah, 4 to 5 weeks or 4 to 6 or something. I saw.
Yeah, 5 to 6, I think.
Poor guy. He's busted. Like,
he's been playing with that knee problem for
seasons.
The last,
And I really hope.
I think the end of last season he picked it up, and he had surgery in the off season, but it's obviously flared up again.
Yeah.
So
do you start looking at a replacement fullback? Not as so to replace him, but just for depth.
I mean,
in case he gets hurt.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to come back from it. I think his knees are pretty shot from what I've heard.
He would have to go into the centres or 5'8".
Yeah.
But he's so good at fullback. That's so hard to say because we don't know what he's like right now. He could be feeling top of the world.
Yeah.
Like, I love Gutho.
Like, if he's fit, he's your fullback, I think. But I don't know. If he can't walk, what do you do with him?
Yeah, it's tricky.
And it's hard because you got to have him out there because he just adds so much to the team just by being him.
Playmaking, defence.
Not even like through his ability, but just through being there and his talk out there. And
yeah, he's a great player.
He kind of brings the whole team
Could you
together.
Have him as a winger? Like, imagine Gutho on the wing.
You can't have him on the wing. He's not fast enough.
That's what I mean. You'd have to be a centre.
You'd have to be a centre or 5'8" maybe, but
14. Could you ask him to be a 14? It's tricky because
you could play him at lock, I guess.
I think Gutho's been your best modern day player for a long time. Like, when I look at that Eels side, all I think of is Gutho. Yeah. He's the guy.
He is the team.
He embodies Parramatta's like.
I think he'll be with him out. I think he'll be a bigger loss than Moses,
bro, astronomically.
Even though Moses is probably the more talented player.
100%. You couldn't have said it better.
But he's all heart, Gutho. So
I fucking love Gutho. Love him. The king.
It's a big loss. I'd say they'd have Talangi. He'll probably slot into fullback for the
remainder
foreseeable future. But really interesting to see how he goes. He's been doing pretty well at fullback in New South Wales Cup, so that's his preferred spot.
I thought that young fella was very good too.
Which one?
I'm having a mind blank.
Sanders.
Ethan Sanders.
Yeah, he was very impressive.
A lot of effort. It's good to see.
Because I've been watching him closely in New South Wales Cup, and he's been average. He hasn't been impressive at all, to be honest.
Yep.
But he's definitely stood up in first grade, I think. Look, he's had that deal signed with Canberra, so I think he's just been waiting in reserve grade, kind of not giving it his best. I reckon just
because he knows he's leaving.
Kicking stones, maybe. I don't know. But he's had the opportunity in first grade, and he certainly stepped up and showed why he's been, got all this potential put on him. So
Canberra are building a fucking young squad, dude.
It'll be interesting to see if Parramatta offer him. I can't see
there's really no
Parramatta
point,
offering him anything that's going to match what Canberra.
Nah, Canberra got money, dude.
They threw a lot on him on potential, and good luck to him.
Well, look at their squad.
They're
very young.
So
3-4 seasons from now, Canberra are going to be fucking powerhouses.
Let's get on to the next game. Tigers and Broncos.
I think an absolute job of a game. Broncos just went up there, did their job.
Yeah.
Got out of there.
Yeah.
They were still amazing, but they weren't Broncos-esque.
Yeah, barely broke a sweat, really.
Literally. Api Coruscant, try or no try?
Oh, try 100%.
I think it's a try.
I don't understand how it was given no try, considering the on-field decision was try.
I've seen less gripped given. I think Manu had one earlier this year, which the ball physically came away from him, and he got his hand to it before it touched the ground.
Yeah.
How is that any different from Coruscant's?
The rule is if they lose, like their hand comes completely away from the ball, then they have to regrip it. But he still had like fingers on it. He still had the whole time, and then grounded it with downward pressure.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't get. But yeah, Broncos played well.
Yeah.
Just a job game.
Yeah.
They went to Campbelltown, did a job, got out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you want to hear any more, but
That's pretty much
Broncos
it.
did what they had to do. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing to it. They just pumped it. Didn't get out of third gear. Got out of there.
Yeah.
On to next week.
Cowboys and Panthers. Really good game, this one.
You knew this was going to happen from the Cowboys. You knew there was
They
gonna be
bounced back.
big efforts.
Cleary was back for Penrith. He was quiet. I think he's still kind of
He's
managing.
going to build.
Yeah.
Scary, though. He's going to build right into Origin.
Toto was outstanding. I think was probably the best player on the field.
He's the best winger to ever play the game. I'm going to say it right now.
Mm.
He's changed the position.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
21 tackle breaks.
And he's so small. Like,
Bro, 21
he's
tackle breaks.
just a nugget.
Did you hear that number in one game of football? 21.
Mm.
Guess how many times they kick it to him on the kick returns? Twice.
Yeah.
Twice in that 21 tackle breaks. 270 meters or something.
Mm. Yeah.
Come to the Sharks, dude. I love you, Toto. I actually love Toto. Probably the most loved football player in the comp.
You've got good enough wingers. You've got Katoa and...
No, I'm just
Mulatalo,
saying.
who are you getting rid
just
of?
bring him in anywhere. I don't care where he is. Put him as 13. Yeah, Cowboys. What
Take
the
him
fuck?
at Para. Get rid of Sivo.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on at fucking Cowboy land?
Yeah,
Not much,
I don't know.
You're right.
They were poor. They were much better.
You can't get a read on them, but still.
Nah,
Still.
still can't get with. Yeah, they played as they did against Panthers, and you feel like they're a top 8 team. But then, the week before against Cronulla, and the week before that, I can't remember who they played. But they
Para.
played very poor those 2 games.
It's
So
just weird. Be
Yeah.
frustrating as a Cowboys fan.
yeah, you can't pick them.
Anyways, probably the upset of the round, you'd say. This one.
Dolphins and Newcastle. Yeah,
Newcastle 18, Dolphins 14.
Armstrong was really good for the Knights.
No one picked this. No one.
You picked it.
Well, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an A1, so. Yeah, the Armstrong looks cool. He looks good.
Yeah. Well, when you look at how good the Dolphins were last week, although it was against Parramatta, so made them look good.
True. Depends what power you get, eh?
Yeah.
Like, it really does.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty poor, the Dolphins, but Newcastle were really good. They played well without Ponga.
Armstrong is so different from Ponga, but it just works.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He just... it's so weird seeing a Newcastle Knight fullback grab a bomb
Yeah.
and just run.
Yeah.
Just run straight back at the line.
Yeah.
He was getting 20 to 25 metres per set just off a kick return.
Mm.
And I think the Dolphins like, oh, fuck. Kick deeper. Like, this
Yeah.
guy wants to run. Like, but yeah, Knights are looking good. They won one that no one thought they would, so...
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they go in the next few weeks without Ponga, whether that starts to take its toll.
Well, Frizzell's back soon, so...
Yeah.
Who drops out? Kai Pearce or Lucas? Because both of them have been bloody awesome. Like,
I'd say Lucas.
but I think, I'm more I think about it, I'm like, Lucas has been amazing.
Frizzell plays more on the right,
He
doesn't
likes more on the right. But
Yeah.
would they drop Kai Pearce and then move Lucas to the left? That's my question.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think Kai Pearce Ball's done enough to keep his spot, I think.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, you got to have Lucas in that side.
I think he'll
somewhere.
be on the bench.
Yeah. You got it. He's too good.
And he can play centre as well, so he
That's
adds
true.
a bit more utility
And
coming off the bench.
He's a big boy too.
Mm.
Big body.
Now the
The
Raiders
boys.
and Cronulla.
The boy boys.
40-0. Yeah, I thought the Raiders would put up a bit more of a fight than this, to be
Yeah.
honest. At home, yeah, I thought they'd fire up Ricky Stewart to get him fired up, but
I knew we were going to win by the 5th set. Only because the meterage our backs were getting.
yeah,
Our forwards were fucking fresh as fuck at the 30-minute mark. Poor Canberra, they were fucking busted.
I think that's what's happened with Cronulla. Their backs are just dominating.
We're doing a Penrith. Which is good.
And
Follow
your
them.
forwards are fresh, and you just dominate through. Once the backs get a little bit tired and the opposition forwards are getting tired,
Oh.
that's when your forwards step up and start just running through the middle.
Well,
so,
just Brayley. Brayley starts to... I'm really been impressed with him.
yeah,
He gets a lot of... he's a mid-tier hooker, whatever. But I think he's been awesome.
yeah.
Like, really good.
I'm still not convinced with Cronulla. Like, they've had the softest draw
Bro,
by far.
no, we haven't, dude. We
haven't?
beat the Warriors round 1 away
Yeah.
from home. We beat Raiders when they were 4th. We beat Raiders when they were 8th. We beat the Cowboys when they were 5th. Explain how that's soft. we've
How are
had.
the Cowboys going?
Well, now they were 8th when we versed them on the weekend.
Yeah, when they've had
Um,
an easy draw to start.
Who? I'm disagreeing with this one this year.
Come on.
Bro, we beat the Warriors at home.
You beat the Warriors. Warriors.
Let's go through it.
You beat the Warriors.
Beat the Warriors at
by
home.
4 points.
At home.
Okay. At home.
Losing 12-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warriors aren't a top 4 team.
Oh, come on now.
What?
Everyone before the season was going Warriors, this top four, that.
I didn't have them in the 8.
Yeah, but my ladder's looking a bit better than
You didn't have the Warriors in the 8.
Well, mine, they're 9th, which is what they're looking like now.
Yeah, so you beat a team.
Well, this
coming
one
ninth.
is the one I agree with.
You beat the Bulldogs.
We beat them. That's cool. That's soft.
Okay. You lost to the Tigers.
Yeah, so did you.
Yeah. But how's Parramatta going as well? Like,
True.
I'm not saying.
I'm defending this part.
Then you had.
Beat the Canberra
The
when
Raiders.
they were 4th.
Yeah.
In context, they were 4th.
They were 4th, but they.
No one saw
What
that
are they
coming.
doing?
Yeah, but I'm saying no one saw that coming 4th at that time.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It's
make
got
the
to be
team
within
anyway.
context of the rounds, though. You can't just say, "Oh, Cowboys are shit this round," so it's a weak draw.
Well, you can, because they're
But you
still
can't.
shit.
How can you say that? You got beat by the Raiders, and you're saying they're shit.
Yeah, because we're also shit.
But it's within context. That's what I'm trying
But
to.
it's not in context. You had the bye. You had a good win there.
Fuck, I hope so. Bunnies, fuck.
Yeah.
Last.
You
That one. I
struggled
agree
against the Bunnies.
with. Struggled.
Then you had the Cowboys
Cowboys when they were coming 6th.
after they just lost to us.
Yeah, because they won all the games to start the season.
And
And this one I'm okay
Raiders.
with, but I'd consider them weaker now.
so any of those teams a top 8 team?
Not
Maybe the
in-
Warriors.
the Warriors, and the Cowboys. I'd say.
You reckon the Cowboys
The
are
Cowboys
a top 8?
were before we beat them on the live ladder. They were 8th.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter where they were. But
You said, "Are any of them top 8 teams?"
are they top 8 teams? Like, are they genuinely top 8 teams?
I think the Cowboys
Not,
can
did
be.
you play them when they're in the 8?
Warriors,
Bulldogs
Warriors,
are in the
yes. Warriors,
8.
yes.
Bulldogs are in the 8. Are they a top 8 team?
I
Come
mean, the way they're playing, fucking hell, you can't say no, can you?
on. I can.
Oh man, I know. I'm just sick of the weak draw. I'm not confident the first 8 weeks.
You don't think that's a weak draw?
Not really.
Nah, come on.
I think the Rabbitohs are the weakest out of it, and that's saying something.
Yeah, they've had a pretty weak draw.
And I
too.
said they were going to be
Yeah.
shit from the start. Like I said from pre-round 1, they're going to be shit.
Yeah. You got the Dragons this week.
Our next 5 weeks are crazy.
You've got
Like
the Dragons next week, and then you've got a tough draw coming
Eels,
up, right?
Roosters, Storm.
You've got Roosters, Storm,
Eels.
Broncos, I think, and
No,
Eels.
we got Eels because I got a ticket.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I remember it.
So it'll be interesting to see over those few weeks how they go. Because
Yeah, no,
as I said, I don't think, I know you think differently, but I don't think the teams that you've beaten
rough.
are great teams.
Campbell fucking 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, but they're Canberra. They've done nothing
They were 3rd at the time. I don't get you.
at the time because they've beaten shit teams too.
Come on, now. Bro. Okay, we'll move on.
It's not like they've beaten Penrith or Broncos or
Yeah,
anything.
but you got to beat who's in front of you. Like I understand.
Yeah, but that just because they've had a soft draw doesn't make your draw tougher.
Yeah. Okay.
You know. Anyway,
I'm just saying within context, dude.
No.
Because I think you're going off last year.
no, I'm going off what's happened this year.
Okay.
Going off the teams that are there.
Interesting.
Mate, I just think you're an idiot.
Because I'm going off the teams that are there.
I'm going off the teams that are there.
You tell me the Warriors are. Oh my god, we won't get. We'll stop.
The Warriors are top 4 this year.
No, but they fucking.
Well, there you go.
They will be.
You reckon they'll be top
I
4?
reckon they'll be top 4.
Who's your top 4 then?
Storm,
Yeah. Penrith,
Panthers,
Broncos.
Broncos, and Wires probably.
You reckon?
Yeah. I just think their depth is gonna. Bro, I think they need to tweak whatever the fuck's going wrong, because they're still getting close and looking like shit.
Hmm. You don't reckon Roosters will be there?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they got so many fucking injuries.
Hmm.
I think 1 or 2 more injuries in key spots and they're fucked. Not fucked, but they'll still be hectic competitively.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The Roosters. The last couple of years have saddened me. They've had this hectic team,
Yeah.
and I think it could be another story of the same thing. Like if Connor Watson gets hurt, where's the depth in that 9-13 spot go?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see more from the Roosters. I've only seen 3 weeks. I think
Mm.
you could say it's good footy from the Roosters.
Do you have Sharks in your top 4?
No.
No?
No, not this year. I don't think we have enough depth.
You don't reckon?
No.
You're on
That's
top,
the
of,
thing.
top of the ladder.
Top of the ladder now, but I don't think we have enough depth. I think if we have another few injuries in the forwards, we're fucked.
Mm.
Like, we're only just getting them back.
Worried about the tough draw.
Nah. I know we're not going to beat Storm. We never fucking beat the Storm. The others, I think we have a chance.
Yeah.
Storm are like the bogey team. The team we just always lose to.
Mm.
Ever since 2016. It's been like a curse.
Yeah.
We beat them, but then we lose every time. Anyways, let's do our tips for round 9.
Let's do our tips. South and Panthers. I think Panthers are going to win by 70.
70.
Mate, they don't have a coach. Who's
True.
coaching them this week?
I got Panthers probably 20 plus. 70. 70's a wild assumption.
What's that paying?
I don't think
Might
that
throw something on for
I
it.
think the highest market you could probably go is 40. I dare say 36 would probably be the highest mark.
Mate, load up.
70.
Panthers with a 65 start. Jump on them.
Panthers probably about 20 plus. You'd have to say on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on.
7.
Mate, that's,
I just love how the first number is 70. No thought.
can you see it happening?
Probably.
There you go.
Where are we at? Oh,
It's a
core.
core.
Maybe not.
Yeah, big home ground advantage there.
All 4,000 feet. Oh, poor rabbits. They're in trouble, dude.
Watch them come out and win this week.
I know, they'll fucking beat Penrith and West Sydney like dickheads. Fuck, that's funny.
Manly and Raiders. I think Manly.
Where are we Friday night? I'm going Raiders.
Bookie.
Raiders.
Raiders?
Yep.
No.
I didn't like what I saw from Manly last week up until the 70th minute.
I don't like what I've seen from Canberra.
True, from minute 1. That's what makes me want to pick Canberra. You can't play fucking that bad and not
Yeah.
show anything. Well, he's chopped and changed a lot this week.
He has, but they still don't have a halfback.
I'm going to go, I think Manly are going to lose that weird one that they always weirdly lose here and there.
I reckon last week was that one.
But it was
Last
like
week was the
reverse
one
cursed.
that they should have lost. That should have been the weird one that they lost. So I reckon they're back to their winning ways now.
Oh, you reckon that?
Yeah, I reckon that was their loss. They didn't actually
That was
lose.
like the voodoo loss. That's funny. I'm going to stick with Canberra.
Okay.
Friday night, shit slot.
Yeah,
Who knows?
blocker hopefully.
Yeah, Blockers. Imagine if he's commentating that randomly.
He would be. That's his time slot,
Oh
isn't it?
my god. Sunday, first game.
Friday night, Broncos and Roosters. This will be a good game. This one
I hope it's like a good game of footy.
at Suncorp.
I'm going to go with the Broncos. They're building, and it's scary. They're not even out of second gear yet.
Was Reynolds named? I know he had cramps, but
I believe so.
yeah, he's back. Ezra Mam's back for him.
Oh, man, he was back as well. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the... I think Walshy might have a little day out. I think Walshy might have a little bit of fun on the edge here.
Yeah.
I think Nat Butcher might be in some serious strife.
They're starting to hit their straps, aren't they, the Broncos?
It's very scary because they've not gotten out of, as you said, second
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
You're
I
on the wrong
might-
round here.
Yeah.
Too excited.
I might go the Roosters. I really like what I've seen.
It's tricky. Coin flip. It's a coin flip game.
I think
100%.
I think on paper, Roosters probably have the better team.
But the Broncos.
But they
are just
haven't been
looking good.
playing consistently.
Well, that's what I mean. What Roosters are you
Yeah.
going to get this week? Like,
Yeah.
what Rooster team are you going to get?
If they play like how they did last week, then I think they win. I just don't know if I trust them to play that well again.
Yeah.
But I'll tip them for now.
Yeah. No, I'm going to stick. I'm sticking all this week.
Mm.
Whatever I go.
Bulldogs and Tigers.
Fucking Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bulldogs I think will win.
Their defense is starting to really fucking ramp up. man.
Tigers have been... They've fallen away a little bit. They were good for a
Appy
couple of weeks.
is
But
possibly out.
yeah,
too,
he got
so-
named, but he didn't look great, did he?
Nah.
They're,
Benji.
they're a different team without him. They
Yeah.
just...
Still, they try, but just the Bulldogs' defense is suffocating
Yeah.
it. Like, imagine Paul Kickout's going to be onto Galvin's ass this weekend. Imagine that.
Yeah, I'd give him half a chance. If Coruscant's fit,
Yeah. Oh, of course.
But
any team with Coruscant in it.
I just think that if he plays, he's going to be struggling. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Storm Titans. That's Seabus.
I think Storm by a fair few. I know the Titans have been a lot better the last couple of weeks, but I think Craig will we'll have them up for it. Make sure there's no.
Blunders.
Yeah, I think they'll
I
be.
think I'm going to join you for now. Actually, no, I'm sticking. I'm going Storm.
You going Storm?
Yeah. Titans exciting.
You've been big on the Titans.
Titans, yeah. I picked them the week too early. Fuck. And when I was saying to you, should I pick the Titans against Warriors? You're like, no, Warriors should win. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. They should win.
Cowboys and the Dolphins. Is that Townsville?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yes.
This game can get fucked.
How are the Dolphins coming 6th?
That's what I mean. All these teams
There's
that
been
you think are doing well, like, it's not. I don't know. The Cow. This is a tough game to pick, brother. I'm gonna say heads or tails.
Tails.
Dolphins. I'm gonna pick the Dolphins. I had heads for Cowboys, tails for Dolphins.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I'm
I
gonna
think.
Dolphins, just because the heads.
Yeah.
Heads cool. Heads tails.
I think Cowboys just being at home. I think they'll just get up.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Knights and Warriors.
Even this one. Where are we? McDonald.
I'm going Warriors. I think they'll have a bounce back from last week. I think they'll be disappointed with their efforts, and I think Newcastle, they had a good win last week, but I'm still not convinced with them without Ponga. I think he adds too much.
2 p.m. Sunday. The Warriors do not like day games.
Another blocker time slot there, probably.
I'm going to go the Warriors, but no, with absolute 0 ounce of confidence in that tip.
Who you going, Warriors?
Yeah, with 0 ounce of confidence. Because knowing the Warriors, they'll get to a 24-0 lead and fucking somehow lose.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty confident with the Warriors here, I think. And Cronulla and the Dragons.
This is also another one. I'm just going to back my team. But if you're a Sharks or a Dragons fan, you know this one does not matter about form. It does not matter about where they are on the table. It's the most weirdest fucking derby of all time.
The Flanagan Cup.
How upset was he last week? How weird was that?
That was strange.
Poor Ben Hunt was like, what the fuck is going on?
That was one of the stranger press conferences.
Did you see when Ben Hunt just grabbed his... Did you see when he just sort of grabbed his hand and went, what the fuck is going on? I hope Sharks win just so Flanagan can sort of eat some dirt. But, like, it's the derby.
Yeah.
Truly, it doesn't matter about form.
Yeah. I'm actually keen to watch this. I think both teams are going to be fired up with... Like, they're always fired up with the derby, but I think with the Flanagan... He's just put fuel on the fire, and both teams will be just wanting it to give it to each other.
100%. They always do. That's the best part about this derby. It's so weird. It shouldn't be a derby, but it is.
Yeah.
Makes no sense, but it does. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, because it's not like you're that close. Like
no.
St. George.
Yeah, I thought we'd have more of a derby with Manly. I thought we had Manly a bit more than Dragons, but apparently not. Must have something to do with back in the day.
Because it's not like you played in grand finals, did you?
No, we versed Manly both times. We lost.
Strange.
So it's
weird. Anyways.
Football.
So, I think Cronulla. So, we'll just go through them quickly.
Yep.
Panthers over the South Sydney Rabbitohs by plenty.
I'm going the Raiders.
I'm going Manly.
I'm going to go the Bronx.
I'll probably go Roosters.
I'm going to go the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm going Dogs over the Tigers.
I'm going the Storm.
Yeah, Storm will beat the Titans, I think.
Titans is going to win now.
I'm going Cowboys to beat the Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins, coin flipper.
And I'm going Warriors over Newcastle.
I'm joining you there. No confidence.
Cronulla to beat the Dragons.
And I'm joining you just because, I better pick my team for the derby. That's the only reason I'm going them too.
All right. What's your bet of the week?
Bet of the week this week, I am going some try scorers. Some good blokes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're good blokes. I'm going Toto to score any time.
Yeah.
I'm going Taruva to score any time.
Yep.
And I'm going Jason Saab.
I like it.
To score any time. That's going to pay $5.10.
Nice.
On Sportsbet.
Not bad at all.
Or whatever you use, it'll be around those odds.
Yeah.
That's me. What about you?
I'm going to dabble in some line betting.
Oh, God.
So...
We're talking about football, aren't we?
We can.
Okay, yeah.
Dragons and the Sharkies. We talked about how both teams are going to be fired up. The line's set at 12.5. Now, I think that's big.
That's big.
I think that's big. So I'm going the Dragons with the 12.5 start.
I like that.
As I said,
12.5. That's 13
half,
plus, essentially.
So you need them to just, as long as Cronulla don't win 13 plus, you're sweet there. Which I think it's going to be a close game. Both teams fired up.
I think you're
The
right.
Flanagan Cup.
Flanagan Cup.
There's a lot going on here.
He's
So
upset. Emails are being
Yeah.
leaked.
the Warriors, Newcastle. I'm going the Warriors with the 4.5 start. I think they should win by more than a try.
Yep.
On paper, like
Look,
they're going to be fired up for it. I think they're
Yeah.
going to want to bounce back from last week.
you're exactly right. You're exactly
And
right.
I think Newcastle, they played really well. I just don't think they're going to play really well again.
Yep.
I think the Warriors are a better team than the Dolphins. So
Yep.
that's where I'm leaning there. And then I think Taylor May, he has not scored a try all year.
Don't do it.
He's due.
Don't do
He's
it.
due.
Been saying this for 7
So-
weeks. 8 weeks. What are we up to?
I'm
Ninth
jumping
round.
on him. So that's paying $10.46.
Nice.
Which I like. Taylor May scares me. So, but the rest, I'm confident in the other two.
Just keep him away from school zones, recording himself while he drive.
I could just do the first two, and that's $3.61, but I'll like a bit more value there.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
I like my double figures, $10.46.
Yep.
That's with the TAB, because I have no money in my Sportsbet account. So that's what
Okay.
I'm using.
Remember to gamble responsibly if you're going to take part.
Yes, you win some, you lose more. But I've got a good feeling this week. I really do. I'm in good form.
Okay, don't bet on Will's bet.
My 2-up form's been good, so we're getting wins.
Any bloke that says he's feeling a win, that's not good.
Mate, I'm telling you, this is the week.
May gets 2 disallowed tries.
This is the probably. Yeah.
Let's get into the before we move off football. Let's get into the Paul Kent
Poor Kent.
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, not even quickly. Fuck the prick.
Yeah.
Fuck him, dude.
Tried to fight a tree.
He fought a tree,
Lost.
and then got up looking like the most drunk bloke in Sydney.
The best part is when he got up and then he kind of like did like a circle to like look around for who he ever
Yeah,
he
the
was.
the bald bloke,
Yeah.
the most identifiable, easy bloke to see.
He did about 3 circles. Just
Where is he?
Where is he? So
Weirdest part was about this whole situation is like 6 people saying, "Kenty, don't do it."
Yeah.
What will Fox Sports think? What will like they
Yeah.
were sending jabs at him before he
Yeah.
even started swinging. And the bloke said, "I don't want to fight you." And then when Kenty ran at him, quick jab to the face, wrestled him.
I'm intrigued what happened though to fire him up. That's the part that I want to know.
Probably just some banter. Like, bro, you're in the public eye. You talk a lot of shit. People are going to say things.
Yeah. I'd still like to know though. This-
It'll come out somehow,
Yeah.
some way. He needs to be fired. The amount of shit he puts on footy players, and he
Well,
just,
that's it.
he
That's
gets
it.
stood down after
yeah.
stood down, like flogs his wife or girlfriend.
Well, he
Flogs-
didn't. He was found not guilty.
Oh, fuck off! He paid her off. Yeah, almost flogged someone. Then he's getting flogged. Like
Yeah.
the amount of shit he talks about, the most miscellaneous shit in
But that's the
NRL.
thing. If you're going to talk about off-field behaviours in the NRL,
You've
like,
got to be the most squeaky clean,
Yeah.
good bloke. Like look at Danny Widler.
hmm,
Although he's a bit of a weirdo,
he's strange.
he's a weird bloke. But
He's a
he,
strange
he
bloke.
you'll never see him causing shit like this in public. Like
Yeah.
random little, let's fight.
He's got some dark secrets, I reckon. Danny
But he's
Widler.
weird. God, Danny's dark
There's,
secrets.
there's something about him.
I think we just found our title for this week.
I don't know what his secrets he's hiding, but he's hiding some. I'll tell you. There's.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know whether it's his haircut or his voice.
I think he just loves himself.
Like he's had the same haircut for 20 years. Like,
I think he
just-
loves himself. I think that's
Yeah,
the big
this-
thing. Like he really enjoys his
He
look.
does. He always wants his face in the
Like
camera.
when he's on
doesn't
the
he?
interviews, it's
Yeah.
panning
He gets
to
his
him.
head there. He's always up the front,
Yeah,
making sure his mug's on the TV. Like he's not.
It's so true.
He's not out there hiding.
Yeah,
He's
come back to me.
He's
come
getting right up closer. What do you feel about this? Like, relax, mate.
back. Half his head's in the screen as he's asking
Yeah.
questions.
Most other journos, they try and kind of stay out of shot
Yeah,
and
like
just
Jake Duke.
yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
smooth operator.
They stand behind the camera and
Yeah.
ask questions, whereas he is blocking the camera.
He's asking himself questions.
Yeah.
Daddy, how'd you feel you played today? Yeah, good.
He's blocking the player so he can get on. Like,
It's so true.
but I still reckon something about him. He's got some secrets.
Yeah, there might be some Danny secrets. in there.
Danny's secrets. I'd like to.
Danny's dirty secrets.
I'd like to do a little journalism myself into his
a
secrets.
little bug sweep or something.
He's hiding something. I'll tell
Get
you.
his laptop out.
Allegedly, of course.
Yeah, no, good bloke. It's all a joke. Just remember
Yeah,
that,
just-
Danny. If
just
you're saying this, Danny, relax. It's a joke. You're probably a great bloke. You just love footy and love yourself. That's fine.
Come and have a beer with us.
Yeah, go on, Danny.
Have a twister.
Sit on the couch, Danny. You can sit right in the middle.
He'd like that, I reckon.
Yeah, he would. You got anything else footy related to talk about? Or are we done and dusted?
That's about it with the footy, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go any more into Danny Weiler's secrets, because I feel like we might get a lawsuit going our way if we
it's a joke, Danny.
If we say more. So just relax.
Bit of cricket news.
Cricket.
Jake,
it's happening.
Fraser McGurk, that bloke is fucked.
Yeah,
that bloke needs to be the first person selected for the upcoming T20 World Cup.
You're very big on him, aren't you?
He is fucking amazing, bro. He scored 86 off fucking 22, 24. Nothing. Nothing.
It's easy to do against, 50-metre boundaries, though.
We're playing in India. You got to remember that.
What? No, the World Cup, it's in the USA.
Oh, fucking same grounds. Small grounds.
Nah, they're renowned for their big grounds over there.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you get there and be as big as Montfarville. Bro, he's got to be the first person selected. I'm sorry, Warner, but if you're comparing the stats...
He's better than Warner.
Bro.
I'm still not sold on him, though.
I'm so sold on him. He hit Boomer for a 6 off the first ball length.
He didn't do much in the Big Bash. Like, I don't know.
He was Renegade's best player. I know that's not much to go off, but...
He just... Look, he has a slog.
That's what you need.
It'll come off sometimes, but... in the small grounds, he doesn't need to middle him, and that's why he's been coming off, because he's just swinging hard.
Did you see that innings? I think he middled everything, but he's really coming into it.
There were a few, big edges that went for 6, and
I don't know. I think he's done. I don't think he gets into this
I'd have him over Warner, I think.
Like, imagine if you're an opposition team seeing Travis Head and Jake Fraser McGurk open the batting.
I think just there's a lot of talk about him, and I think people just need to calm down a little bit.
Oh, I don't know. I'm on the bandwagon.
Nah,
I'm chewing.
Just calm it down. I don't think he's that good.
I think the Hotline Spin Boys are against you, dude.
I'm just not sold. Like, mate, do it at the MCG, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do it at the MCG this World Cup. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's whole point, because the grounds are going to be, let's face it, the USA. They're going to be small.
Yeah.
They're going to be very small.
That's true. That's a good point.
I think it's within, if it was in Australia, I'd probably say Warner just for the experience. And, Warner's played on these grounds all his life.
Because you got to have proper cricket shots to play well in Australia, right?
100%.
Like, you get value for your shots. If you play a nice cover drive,
you're
going to get runs for it. Whereas over in India and these smaller grounds, you just have a fucking slog.
If you just hit,
and if it gets anywhere near the middle, like, as I said, like some of those 6s that he was hitting, just big inside edges that went 20 rows back.
You just need runs, though. Like, I don't want to be sitting there and we're 120 off 16 overs and I'm sitting going, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Well, versus India, who's 220 off fucking...
Could you have him down the order as like a finisher? Because I reckon he's better off there.
I don't think so, because
he just goes from ball one. Like, he doesn't need time to get his eye in.
I think David still.
Whereas Warner needs. I think Warner needs that time to get himself in a bit more.
I agree, but if we're going off form leading into this comp, it's like.
But that's the thing, right?
Sorry, David.
Like, we talk about the small boundaries and how he just needs to swing hard and he hits 6. Well, Davey's been trying to do that and it hasn't been working for him.
That's what I mean. I think the thing is, Jake...
you've still got to hit the ball.
Jake trusts his eyes. Like, if there's something short, he's after it. Like, he had one dot ball in that 24 balls, and it was a short bounce that he just missed.
To be fair, on David, he has been distracted. Obviously, Candice has been in the Warner, so in the jungle.
In the Warner? Well, she's been into him for a while, I think. Fucking hell. Oh, no, yeah.
She's been in the jungle, so, maybe his mind's been elsewhere. So.
Yeah. Well, bro, you never know. Smith might not even get selected for this T20 World Cup.
He's not in the squad.
Stoinis might not get selected. Like, there's a lot of big dogs that you'd think.
I think Stoinis will be in there. I think Cameron Green will be in there in the squad. And I think in the squad, and I think Smith misses out of the squad. And I don't think they go with Fraser McGurk at all.
I think the only two safe bets in this team are Maxwell and Head. It's
Yeah.
so weird, this
Yeah.
team at the moment. It's very tricky.
Yeah. I think Maxwell for sure. I'd have him open, to be honest. I'd have Maxwell and Head open. I think
Yeah.
Maxwell with the field up in that first 6 overs could do some damage.
Yeah, but he's done nothing yet either
Yeah.
in the IPL, and he's had a lot of games. Like Stark's not done himself any favours either.
Well,
Fucking hell.
let's talk about Stark. What's been going on here?
He's a test bowler.
He's been going. He started off as a 1 day and T20
I
bowler,
know,
like,
it's
and the test bowling was what he struggled to kind of adapt to.
yeah,
But he's been going at like 15, 16 and over, even more.
more 14.5. I think
it
is what he's
yeah.
averaging.
Well, the other night he was going at over 18, so
It's fucking sad to see.
he's getting pumped.
He's getting dropped now.
Yeah,
They're not playing him in every game.
yeah.
He's sitting out some games.
Well, he hasn't been bowling for it. Like, they've been giving him 2 or 3 overs, so
Yeah.
yeah, not worth the money he's being paid.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get paid that again.
No.
Enjoy it while you can, my brother. No, good on him, but
Oh yeah,
suck him dry, dude.
that's it.
Suck those rich bastards dry.
But like, he just grows another leg when he plays for Australia,
Oh,
so
dude, yeah, so it's.
he'll probably be
I'm
the
very interested.
the
to
leading
see,
wicket taker in the tournament. To be honest,
I'm very interested to see what this team's gonna look like.
Mm.
There might be a lot of guys that no one thought were gonna get picked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Tim David, do you reckon he's?
Meredith Davids.
I would have Tim David. I think still. I think he did enough in the T20s for Australia. Hasn't done much in the IPL, but I don't know. That's the
so
thing. Like,
tricky, bro. It's actually
when
such
you're
a hard team
when
to
you're
pick.
picking your squad, are you going off their form for Australia, or are you going off their IPL form? Like, what matters more?
It's tricky because you get it off most recent, don't you?
I don't know.
Especially in T20s. Like, it's such a short, quick game. There's no.
But is the standard of IPL as good as international cricket? Is it better? Like,
Yeah, that's what I think.
what?
I think the IPL could be better because
because it's not just like a
the names they've got. Is
like if it was a random Afghanistan T20 league, no one would give a fuck
exactly
about the scores.
I
But
think the
because it's the
IPL
IPL and there's the top players playing,
Yeah, like everyone's playing.
obviously it carries a bit more weight.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. Probably have to do this on a different podcast to really delve into it. But yeah, I'm excited. I
But I
think
think
there'll be a lot
that
of
you've got to have a little bit of loyalty still to what they've done for Australia.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a tough one.
it's a tricky one. T20 is such a short form.
Yeah.
Such a quick game. You need guys who literally can score quick.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, that's it. If they're out of form and it takes them, 12 balls to get going, that could cost you the game. Like,
Well, the guy that Jake was batting with the other day, I think cost Jake the 100.
yeah,
He had 4 dot balls straight, and you could see Jake was just backing up like a demon, trying to get back on strike. Anyways, you got anything else?
no,
Because I got a question of the week for you.
go for it.
We're
Oh,
going-
actually, before you hit me with that,
hit me.
we better touch on Johnny.
Oh, Johnny,
Big Johnny Bairstow.
great innings. I can't even hate
Hey,
him.
see what happens when you stay in your crease.
He had to chase 260 fucking something, and he did it with
Yeah.
4 overs to spare or some stupid shit.
So good on you, Johnny.
Then he gets run out. So
Did he? I thought he was not out.
no, I think he was run out.
Was he?
Yeah.
Typical.
Back to square one. Breaks records, and then
Yeah.
runs himself out. Good on him.
Hmm.
It was actually a fucking very good knock.
It was because he got dropped a few games before that too.
Yeah, because when I saw them building this squad,
Because they had Curran opening the batting for him. It was very strange.
I went to bed and I'm like, there's no chance they're chasing this.
Yeah.
Wake up, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, good on you, Johnny. You've earned yourself some Maccas after that one.
Okay, I've got one for you. Shoot, marry. What is it? Marry, kill.
Shoot, marry, kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Bairstow is one of your
Shag, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Shag, marry, kill, or shoot, marry, whatever you want to call it. Johnny Bairstow is one of your participants.
Right.
Candice Warner
Fuck.
is another one of your
Oh,
participants.
I'm in trouble here. Can I kill them all?
And I'll be nice to you. I'll give you just a random one. Xavier Doherty.
Xavier Doherty. Oh.
I was going to be really nasty and just... But I'm not that guy.
All right. Well,
Who you going? Candice, Xavier, and Bairstow. I could have been... Hey, and let it be known, I could have been really grubby to you just then. I thought, no, I'll give you Xavier. Just as a random.
I like Xavier Doherty.
That's what I mean. I know you like him, so I was like, I'll throw him in there.
Should play more Test, I reckon. He was good.
Big call.
But-
See him on. See McGill. See fucking Lions.
Maybe not that good. But probably better than Michael Beer.
Yeah, true.
I am going to shag Xavier Doherty.
I knew it.
So that's the easy one out of the way.
Yep. Well, this is hard. Who would you rather marry out of these two? You're stuck with them for life. That's it.
I'm changing my answer. I don't want to be stuck with either of them. So Xavier Doherty, I'll marry him. I'll marry him.
That's an investment. That's smart.
I'll shag Bairstow because at least he'll keep me warm. That's my
He'll
thinking
give you
there.
a cuddle afterwards.
He'll be a good cuddler. And then I'll have to kill Candace.
Candace is done.
unfortunately.
All right. Thank you. I'll just leave it at one for that. I'll come back with some more.
I'll give you one. How about that?
Here you go.
Return the favour. Okay.
I like many people. The guy from the weekend. The guy from the weekend. The guy from the weekend.
Virat.
I don't mind Virat.
You don't mind
He's
Virat?
alright.
Okay. You can fuck him then.
Yeah, I might. A lot of money. A lot of clout.
I'll be nice to you as well. All right. Fui fui moi moi.
Oh, dude. This is sounding like a good time. This sounded great.
And Paul Kent.
Oh, Kenty's going. He's getting hood-horsed. He's out. He's getting killed. Paul Kent, see you, buddy. I think I want to marry Virat. The fruits of his labour would just come through well. Imagine the house I'm living in. And then I'll give Philly a little fuck. Me and Philly can have a fuck. I actually enjoyed that one. Thank you. Think of the fruits of labour. Virat, go out to work, play some cricket. I'll just order Uber Eats. Fucking sit in the mansion, get a butler. What a life.
I'll give you one more.
Here you
Give
go.
you one
Yeah,
more.
you- I
I'll give you one more because I was very nice there.
That was very nice. Oh, that was
Okay.
easy.
And I'm going to give you three options here. You're sitting around the NRL 360 desk.
I'm on the 360 deck, so
Okay.
I want my panel members.
So you've got Paul Kent. You've got Buzz.
Oh,
Okay. Phil
now we're
Rossfield.
talking. Now we're talking.
And you've got Hoops. Actually, when you don't have Hoops,
Hoops is, yeah,
you've got Danny Wilder.
Oh,
got
Danny's
Big
got a-
Danny.
Yeah, okay.
He could be carrying some secrets.
Yeah, I might have to get rid of Danny then. No. You're getting rid of Kenty because I think everyone wants to get rid of Kenty, so
Okay.
I'll do it for you.
You keeping Buzz around?
Yeah, I'll keep Buzz around, but I think, you know what, the smart thing to do here would be to have a quick smash and dash with Buzz because you get rid of him. he's like that person you just don't want, but you just get into it.
Mm.
So you get into it, flick him, and then you marry Danny for his secrets. And we're going to end it there before we get a lawsuit. No, I love you, Danny. I like Danny because he's got strong hair,
He's got very good hair.
good personality. He'd be India, so you want that.
Mm.
You got anything else?
No, that's it. Let's
Let's end it on that
Let's
before
end it
Danny
there.
Wilder
Yeah.
sends us a fucking email that we won't check.
cease and desist.
Yeah, love you, Danny. I actually love him. Big bastard.
See you later.
See you, boys.
And girls.